TOMz.
Sanibonani bantu baseMzansi, welcome to yet another exciting episode of Teenagers on a Mission right here on SABC One Mzansi for sure.
Yeah.
With of course your boy Sia and CADDY. Yeah, but first sometimes you get double Insomnia. Insomnia in.
Okay, so that mean I've seen on social media about post with the Insomnia vibes. Yo, I can't sleep for Insomnia has got me. Or if you with the Insomnia is a serious illness. It's when you can't sleep at night.
After a long day at school or at work, like they was function properly the following day.
Yeah, so I know if I'm only 8 hours, if I sleep less than 8 hours, I'm not gonna have a good day.
Sure.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah, no. Now, but for insomnia can have a negative impact with health yako. I mean, you was focus or concentrate energy yako is over low Sure.
Well, guys, we should what causes insomnia?
Yeah, absolutely.
Time to find out.
Let's go.
Insomnia is a the history of insomnia. The inventions that impact suffer from insomnia. The TOMz quiz.
Alright, Mzansi, it's that time again where we get to interact with you guys via social media. Let's hear what you guys had to say on Facebook. You comment for 8 hours. I'm not kwasha, my boy. She only sleeps for 5 hours. I wonder why. But do keep them coming on social media. On Facebook, you're simply TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Right now, let's get about TV. Let's go club. Alright, Mzansi, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media. Insomnia. Namhlanje, we all the way Efumana High School. Putwa unjani? And I'm and after high school, ufuna ukwenzani?
No, after high school in the by mechanical engineer.
Alright, cool, nice one, all the best to you. Now, put doing it insomnia, ne? Ngikhuluma ngani kahle?
Ngiyacanga ukuthi ukhuluma ngesimo lapho umuntu engakwazi ukulala ebusuku.
Ngesifo esikhoswa ungalali enough.
Nongalali enough noma ungalali ebusuku. Mina ngifuna ukwazi what are some of the causes for that?
Ikhoswa stress, depression, izinto ezikanjalo.
Yeah, ngicanga ukuthi stress nalapho mhlawumbe umuntu traumatized or something.
And mina ngifuna ukwazi, do you think a treatment for insomnia ikhona?
Kuya ngayo umuntu ukuthi ukwazi kanjani usimanage stress sakhe. I think ikhona mara ayina cure nje uyakwazi kuyimanage.
And mina ngifuna ukwazi Butwa, do you think insomnia iyakwazi ukulapheka?
No, ngicabanga ukuthi yalapheka kodwa mhlambe ingenzeka kube ngcono.
Alright, ingaba ngcono mhlambe kanjani so wena bocabanga?
Yeah, mhlambe umuntu uma ngamsa counseling, mhlambe if ikhona mhlambe medicine yakhona.
Abanye mebayafa ulala esibhedlela.
A lot of people go through insomnia but fail to understand it causes yini. They take it lightly until it affects their life and their daily routine. If you relate, check this video out.
The sleep disorders are a group of conditions that affect the the health problems stress. The sleep disorders are increasingly common but occasionally experience insomnia, stress, the hectic schedules, the outside influences. However, these issues occur regularly and insomnia can interfere with your daily life. A sleeping disorder. The ancient texts the Babylonian Talmud the Bible there are many references particularly of insomnia. The reference to the 1600s narcolepsy. Scientific sleep research Richard Caton the electrical brain activity the alpha waves and it helped us to identify the stages of sleep. It was only 2 years later in 1877 a disorder narcolepsy in medical literature. In 1937 Alfred Loomis non-REM sleep. ka lebaka la mosebetsi wa hae re le re kgona ho tseba he ka the different stages of sleep. In fact, le dintjanyana tse nyane they suffer from narcolepsy, and in turn like evidence e re bontshang hore le di-species tse ding di ka nna da ba le di-sleeping disorder.
So it's not just the human species that suffer from sleep disorders. Kodwa nezinja.
Yes, most definitely, Mara. When it comes to abantu, it depends on the person's condition or medical background. Insomnia again can be a symptom of another illness, so insomnia until you treat that underlying illness.
Absolutely right. Now, Bafethu, so far hit us up on social media, and while you do exactly that, we take a quick commercial break. So wait all. Alright, TOMz, welcome back to the biggest and the best sci-tech show in the land. This is, of course, Teenagers on a Mission right here on SABC Mzansi for sure. Bafethu, social media is really buzzing right about now, and thank you so much for all your comments.
If you just joined us, we're all about insomnia, and right about now, you're just in time to meet our guest. Just what is insomnia? On a personal level.
Nazo ke Mzansi, it's mission time. Namhlanje we out here at Randburg. So funa kabanzi ke Bafethu ngento ekuthiwa insomnia. Igama usiya, and what better way to mission than the TOMz way? So funa kabanzi kahle insomnia ibangwa yini and how you can actually overcome it. Nokubaleka kokulala. Right now it's me, it's you on this beautiful mission. I guess mangeni. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Right. How are you doing?
I'm good today, thanks. How are you?
I'm awesome. All right, my name is Sia. I'm from a show called Teenagers on a Mission on SABC 1. And today we're here to talk about a sleep disorder. So could you kindly tell us who you are, where you're from, and what is it that you do?
My name's Linda. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I work from a cognitive behavior therapy perspective. So what that means in English is that we look at your thought patterns and we look at your habits, and it's very practical. So it's science-based, so we know what works, and it's very much about here's a skill. How can we fix this problem?
I want us to just unpack insomnia as a sleeping disorder. How would you define it?
So insomnia, you get different kinds.
Okay.
So you get what we call initial insomnia, which means you can't fall asleep. So you're lying in bed and your mind is going and you're really busy and zing, zing, zing. So that's one kind at the beginning.
Okay.
Then you get another kind that they call terminal insomnia. And that's if you wake up, say, like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and you're just lying there and your mind's going and you can't get back to sleep. So you get the beginning and the end. And then you get another one which is kind of a restless insomnia. So you eventually fall asleep, or maybe you fall asleep okay, but after 3, 4 hours you sort of have very patchy sleep and you can't kind of maintain your sleep. So those are the 3 main kinds that you get. And they're linked to different things. They could be anxiety, depression, stress when you're not well. But when it's been 2 to 4 weeks and it's most nights, then we call it a disorder, because then it starts to have an effect on your functioning.
And would you say sleeping problems when it comes to your sleeping patterns is basically caused by your mind when someone overthinks stuff?
Overthinking is a big culprit, yeah. So any kind of over something, like, if you exercise just before bed, or like an hour or 2 before bed, or you eat just before bed, or your mind is busy with like homework or chatting on social media, or any active thing like that you're doing just before bed, means that stuff that came in has got to be processed. And then, so some people just think, and then others are worrying about tomorrow, what's going to happen, and that exam and that argument with a friend and that one's party and what am I going to wear. So there's a lot of that thinking, and if you think when you're a teenager there's just so much action, so there's a lot of input coming in.
Sure.
Ho bohlokwa hore o fumane diagnosis le treatment right away ha ele hore wena o nahana hore na le insomnia. When left untreated, the negative effect of sleeping disorders di etsa hore o be le further health consequences. Di ka kgona ho affecta performance ya hao mo mosebetsing, ebile di etsa hore di relationships tsa hao di be le strain, and they impair your ability to perform daily activities. Treatment here usually involves a combination of medical treatment le di changes mo bophelong ba hao.
Now we've discovered that I've got insomnia. What then? What are some of the steps that one has to take in order to deal with that?
If you can have a routine, and I know that's a swear word for a lot of people, especially teens, but if you can have kind of a routine, then you can train your body and your brain that these are my signals for sleep. So, you know, maybe you've got younger brothers or sisters or their babies around. You'll see if the baby's got a routine, it baths, it gets this bottle, it gets this, then it sleeps. You could take it anywhere and it'll sleep. So if you've got kind of signals, like maybe you have a warm shower an hour before bed, and then maybe you just do routine things like you pack stuff for tomorrow, or if you're a lunch packing person, you pack that, or you've got pets, put them to bed. Just like very routine kind of activities. And then if you're somebody who meditates or prays, maybe do that, and then get into bed and make your room like a sleep haven if you can. Doesn't have to cost a lot, but you know, try and make it dark, try and make it quiet, a little bit cool. So if you can do all those signals, then you know, maybe you're very, very stressed, but your brain has learned, okay, these are my signals for going to sleep. All of that stuff will definitely help you get into a sleep routine.
And is there any treatment for insomnia?
Well, you know, the research pretty much is showing that the behavioral treatments work the best. And when somebody's got themselves stuck in a really bad pattern, you know, where they're just overthinking and they just can't stop it, there are things like meditation that you can do. So breathing meditation, or you can listen to them, you know, that kind of thing. Or you can, in desperate cases, we sometimes use medication as well. Just like a very tiny, tiny dose of a sleeping pill, maybe for 4 nights, just to break that vicious cycle. So we do the routine and we use the pill just so that they're guaranteed they'll sleep. And then if somebody's got kind of a chronic pain or you know, something like that that keeps them up, we try and address any physical problems they've got. Or if there is a depression, then sometimes they do need to have a bit more therapy and, you know, sometimes an antidepressant just to help to reset that chemical sleep disorder. And then natural things like the health products like Solal's got a thing, Sleep Naturally, magnesium, or you can use melatonin, that works as well.
The patients that undergo the following tests hore ba kgone go bona hore ba na le sleeping disorder. Ya pele e bitsa hore ke polysomnography, a sleep study e kgonang hore bontsha di oxygen level ka mohara mmele wa motho, body movement, brain waves tse kgonang hore bontsha hore ke eng ntho e ba sokodisang hore ba robala. Electroencephalogram e kgona ho testa ebile assessa di electrical activity ka mohara kelelo ya motho, ebile e kgona hore bontsha any potential problems associated with this activity. Genetic blood testing, a blood test e leng hore sebediswa nako e ngata to diagnose underlying health condition tse leng hore di etsa hore o sokole ho robala.
You spoke about behavioral cognitive therapy. I want to know, how does that actually work?
Okay, well, so sleep with adults or teenagers, kids to an extent, is a lot to do with bad habits. So, you know, often we just go, and okay, now it's time to sleep, and I'm lying here and I'm going to sleep, my eyes are closed. But it's not going to be instant. You know, we don't just switch off. So the behavioral side of it is very much about habits. And there's research that shows why these things work. So what I said earlier about getting out of a warm shower, so an hour after you get out of a warm bath or a warm shower, doesn't matter how long you were in, an hour later, your core body temperature drops and it signals sleep. Exercise is another great one. For about 4 to 6 hours before bed, don't exercise, but do exercise before that, because it de-stresses you, it just helps you on so many levels. Exercise then, eat then, and then do all your activity until maybe an hour or 2 before bed. Then you get into your shower, your bath. Then in that hour before bed, we would look at the routine. What is the person doing that's making them calm? Because anything that's going to stimulate you, you're going to take longer to finish processing all that and go to sleep. The other thing we don't do is we get into bed and we don't give ourselves permission to sleep. We don't decide to sleep. So we think bed is party central. Got my phone, got my food, got my stuff, you know, got my book. And so we need to actually in our minds decide that when I'm in this bed, in it, I'm going to sleep. So try, if you must be on your phone or eating or whatever, to be sitting on your bed maybe. and then get all that stuff away from you, and when you get in bed, it's now time to sleep. It's just you and sleeping in your bed. So we work with that. We look at how can we change your routines and then get your signals in place.
Yo, I know, but too. If you can relate to what our guest is saying, I'm telling you now, you need to get help in order for you to live your best life.
Absolutely right. And if you regularly have problems when it comes to ukulala bafethu, and you struggle with concentration the following day, you're constantly feeling tired, then you definitely need to get yourself some help.
Yes, guys, making your health a priority is mandatory. We're going to take a short ad break. Don't move, don't shift, don't yagaza. We'll be back.
TOMz.
Welcome back. You guys still tuning to SABC Mzansi for short. Let's get this together, guys. It's presenting teenagers on a mission. If you just joined us, you haven't missed much because we still have a lot that we need to unpack.
Absolutely right. Namhlanje bafethu sidinga udaba lenye yama sleeping disorders ekuthiwa insomnia. Na bafethu siyazi ukulala okwenele kudlala indima ebalekile ngoba phela kusinikeza ugqondo futhi the stamina to actually carry out our daily tasks.
Yes, and it's bafethu if you're struggling to sleep, it affects you in so many ways. You can't concentrate in class, you can't focus, and the lento lena again affects your performance. Namhlanje so mitha igest usichasela kabanzi ukuthi yena how does he manage insomnia? Check this out.
I want to know how or why is sleep important, and is there such a thing as oversleeping?
So sleep is really important because when you sleep, you are regenerating all your cells. So part of it is for your body and part of it is for your mind. So, you know, the next day you want to have energy, you want to be able to function. So when you sleep, it's healing, regenerating, sorting out toxins in the body. It's also got to do with weight. That often what happens is if you sleep too few hours, and this is for the girls maybe, for everybody, but there's a whole chemical set of hormones that are released, and when you don't sleep enough consistently, you start putting on weight around here. It's all to do with hormones and blood sugar that aren't released properly. Sure. And then the other thing is that when you haven't slept, you're permanently in a bad mood. So you're just irritable and you're not fun to be with, and you're kind of clumsy and you're forgetful, and nobody wants to be your friend and nobody wants to get through a day like that.
Mzansi, there you have it. Insomnia, nokuthi how you can actually overcome it. And I can safely say we came, we saw, and we definitely accomplished. This was definitely a mission accomplished. From myself, your boy Sia, we send her back to studio.
Yes, Mzansi nako ifikile. Oh yes, you guessed it. It's that time again where we get to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz. Now, let's go on our social media pages. Just got that yipimpendulo ocabanga ukuthi iyona mina ngikhona nepeni lami elibovu ngizokutshela if right noma or wrong. Right now though, let's play the TOMz quiz challenge.
Dumelang kaofela TOMzers, let's go re khethehile haholo ho rona ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re le ra tshakela Fumana High School. Let's go re ikemiseditswe to have some fun with you guys. Hatse re ithuta ka lefatshe le makatsang la science and technology. Lights, camera, and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? Re etse ntho e ba bitsang gore ke a focus group mo le reng ra bona rona re ka itukisa kae as TOMz. That will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Career guidance. It's cool to be smart, guys, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Let's and we did exactly that at the dance-off challenge. The presenters started against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
And the first team to press the buzzer will get to answer the question. True.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz because we saw Team A winning the first round.
False is correct. All right, cool. Umbuzo wethu ke bafethu.
Right to the second round, more than a grade 10 learner obamizangaruke Hlumelo Zini knocking everyone out. The speed round master.
Correct, I'm sure Lizanda. Alright, congratulations to Uhlomelo for making it through to the third stage of the challenge. Lenage, bafethu sibizwa nge-TOMz speed round master, right? So, ngifuna bhodwa ngithathele le puzzle, omelana kwenye indawo, angifuni enkulu on top of a small one, right? And you're only allowed to use one hand, and you have 2 minutes to do exactly that, right? Umuntu yakho ushaya in the fastest time possible, washaya zonke iy'kole. You take your name, so you with TOMz log, and you actually stand a chance to guest present on SABC1. How are you feeling right about now?
Excited.
Excited, ne? Alright, cool. 2 minutes wako uqala khona manje. You guys can also cheer him on season, eh? Zike bafethu bathi teamwork makes the dream work.
Hello, Rulwena, but all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsiba man, luna re ka o checkele ko sekolong sa hao.
Pause the clock. Alright, Putami, unfortunately, we do have to disqualify you. You should not have on top of a small one, right? But you tried. So, for no Banikai.
Nozala, time, and Kasi, Machita, song.
Okay, thank you so much, Putami, for trying. And thank you at home for also playing with us on social media. Right now, Sibusala, back to studio.
So, in the future, people who suffer from insomnia are treated ganchani. Let's go find out.
The South African Sleep Center Network sleeping disorders as much as possible. For sleep centers will be reached by the contribution that sleep disorders play in public occupational health and safety. For access to early diagnosis and treatment of sleeping disorders, the web-based access to sleep centers more Africa. The absence to manage insomnia. Get the apps to Motion X 24/7 by Full Power, Sleep Time by Azumio, and Pillow by Naybox Digital.
And that's where we called it a wrap affair. So thank you so much for joining us in today's amazing educational Insomnia episode of Peto. Hope you guys have learned a lot about insomnia. So you guys go to bike Bambi insomnia in order for it to go away. Our conversation still carries on our social media pages. On Facebook, see TOMz, and on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1.
Otherwise, you can visit www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz for more info, or to just simply keep tabs on the show. Otherwise, you can catch me on my really trendy timeline on Twitter at IamSia_G.
And if that gets boring, you can always jump into the fresh side. I'm Fresh by Caddy. Until next time, keep it fresh and keep it trending. Before you go, check out the highlights for tomorrow.
Some fellow on the next episode of TOMz. Rokopana, the Black Newborn and the SA-born rap artist. The Black Newborn urtibosar hunt and the poetry and rap music Nikopana Hukai. Rabata work at the visual aesthetics of poetic amplification Kamohara Black Newborn's video. Rabata one hunt and the poetry and rap music the effect has run the positively. Read to the history of poetry and rap music. Uskalebalo Shebela TOMz Kalabunella Kahaf 2 more SABC1 Zanti for show.